What is up, my Beater Bros? Maine-iac here with another Fortnite video, but this time it's more of a discussion video, and we do these every now and then with speculation about what's going to happen. We did it most recently with the crack in the sky when it happened, and what we thought. Personally, to me, I thought historical figures would be coming out, per se, and I'm happy to kind of see the fact that it's, in a way, along that theory with at least some like Norse people and stuff like that coming out with the new battle pass. But one thing I want to talk about is if you are familiar with Fortnite Battle Royale and you are watching this video, you probably watch other YouTubers as well who talk about this and discuss kind of things like this as well. But recently there was a video posted by the Mr. Muselk about a pyramid. And this pyramid hasn't popped up on the map yet, but he said in playground mode, basically in case you haven't watched it, playground mode, if you look into the section of Loot Lake, or at least the part of the lake, to where it's the most open area, which technically on map side would be the south side of the center island, if you look, it looks like basically the foreshadowing of a pyramid popping up in the middle of Loot Lake. Now, this does get supported but not confirmed by evidence of the past seasons as well, from the meteorite fall in season 4 to everything slightly changing over time every week as well, including other seasons. Also, something I wanted to note as well, and I wanted to add on to this theory about a pyramid popping up in Loot Lake, is ever since Tilted Towers got added and we've had the additions of the Lucky Links, Risky Reels, Junk Junction, Haunted Hills, and stuff like that. There is a place just southeast of Junk Junction, north of Pleasant Park, that everyone will know as what used to be kind of like a shit show, kind of like crappy building area. Everything looked kind of destroyed and everything. And then it turned into a giant pitch or soccer stadium for Americans who are watching this, but a pitch nonetheless. And now that season 5 came around, it's gone. Nothing's there. The only thing that is there when you land there is maybe some trees and one of the Easter Island heads with the 3 chests around the bottom. Sometimes, I don't know if it's always 3, but sometimes it can spawn up to 3. My theory that I want to add on to the possible pyramid theory, and also things that were revealed in the trailer as well, where things are getting sucked in from our world to the Fortnite world, like the ATK, the drift skin itself is supposed to be a person that got sucked in, and stuff like that. I want to add with perhaps a possible addition of a pyramid, because this is my thought. The weekly editions will probably happen every Thursday when the new challenges come out. Now, what I think is every week it's going to be something from a general area. It's not going to me it's not going to be like something from France, something from Egypt, something from Canada, stuff like that getting sucked in all in one week and then stuff like that. I think it's going to be one general area every week. And with that theory in mind, it lets me work out a further theory that if the pyramid is to pop up, now we know, or at least I know, that, or at least I think, Epic doesn't like very big empty spaces in Fortnite. Last time they had a big empty space, well, it wasn't really empty. People called it, well, Star Areas called it Bozo Village. But they added Risky Reels up to the north, and they added Junk Junction and Haunted Hills to fill up the areas there. And most famously, they added Tilted Towers to cover up probably one of the biggest open spots on the map. Now, what's the biggest open spot remaining? Well, there's technically 3 options you could go with. You could go just north of, or northwest of Salty Springs, I believe, where you have that giant mountain in the middle, west of Dusty Divot. There's a generally decently big area, but with a divot tilted in Salty right there, it's not too much of a concern when it comes to empty space. There's some of the areas near the new desert area that seem kind of open, but they still have decent locations, and there's still stuff there. Now, the biggest open area is where I just previously mentioned, with where the old pitch used to be, and before that, where all the destroyed houses used to be. Now, I think the reason why that area is empty for now is when something pops up, it's gonna pop up there. And what do I think that means? Well, we've seen structures before spawn in where the llama, the crab, and the fox were added. Now, along that line, I think that Fortnite, when they add the pyramid in Loot Lake, if it gets added, I think they're going to continue with the Egyptian theme and possibly add a Sphinx up there on the northwestern edge of the map. Now, whether it's a stone Sphinx with like a little walkway you can go through and kind of like a pathway you can definitely walk, I don't know. But at least that's my working theory right now. And it could definitely be something else. Now, as for a time when this could possibly happen, in the video of Mr. Maine-iac talking about the pyramid, he stated that he believed that this road trip skin could very well be a pharaoh-type Egyptian skin. And with that, it lets me narrow down a possible time frame to where the pyramid and the Sphinx could be added. Now, what would be cool is to see it slowly built, but if we're working with the warp places and it's most likely just to show up all at once, then it would lead me to believe that if the Sphinx and the pyramid get added, it would be possibly week 7 when the skin finally gets revealed, unless they want to tease it about. But I do think that area in the northwestern edge of the map is going to be filled with something. Now, whether it is a Sphinx or not, it probably won't be a Sphinx, because to pull that off with adequate looting, I should say, could be difficult. They did add some dinosaurs and a camel drinking a soda down in the new desert area, but I don't think they'd go something. I think if they went big, they'd do something definitely explorable, probably something destroyable as well. So I don't think it'd be just like a giant mountain face with a cave in it, like they already have on the mountain where they did the rocket launch and everything like that. Now, if you are watching this and you hear this little crackpot theory of mine, let me know in the comment section down below what historical site or what building or architectural style, whether it be Egyptian, whether it be pyramid, maybe Eiffel Tower inspired, maybe Japanese. Well, we do have Lucky Landing, which does have the Asian influence in the building still there. But anything like that, it could be from a different time period or what. Like that area in the northwest that's east of Jung Junction, I'm 99% sure of myself that it's going to get filled. But the question is, with what? So, I guess what's up to the comment section is let me know what you think is going to fill that empty void. Because if Epic does one thing, it's one, they don't leave an area empty for long, and two, they're always changing the map. So the chances of that area staying empty anyway, whether they morph it at all, is very slim. Anyway guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.